I've made it to London. Oh my goodness. So you get an air one. We're going to go to the Golden Retriever Puppy Yoga. We've got a table. I don't want to be one of those people. I've got a coffee and it says I yawn in the club. And this was only £2.49. That is really good. Yeah. Good morning everybody, happy Sunday and welcome back to the weekly vlog. I am up and awake. I woke up to blue skies and sunshine this morning, which is like my favourite way to wake up, especially on a Sunday morning. There's just something about lying in bed, not having to rush up with the sun shining in. I read my book in bed for a little bit, got up, did my ice facial, I've got myself ready and now to get myself dressed for the day. Today's plans are a puppy yoga class in London, which I am so excited for, followed by acai bowls. Now that to me is an ideal day. So I'm going into London for that. So I'm gonna wear my White Fox little two-piece set that I always wear. And I'm going into London today with Christina and Vicky. Christina's the lady who runs Eliosa and designs the most beautiful Reformer Pilates socks literally ever. And Vicky is the girl who I did the shoot with last time, who's also really lovely, and she's a Pilates instructor, so we all have a very common love of Pilates. And we're going to spend a day together and get some content for Eliosa, and I'm literally so excited. Like, what a fun little work day. Like, that's actually unreal. And then over this, I'm just going to chuck on this top from Zara, which isn't a Pilates or yoga top at all, but I feel like it works really well with this, and I don't really just want to be in a sports bra and leggings, so I feel like this works really well. This is like one of my go-to Pilates outfits. It's one of my favourites, and I just kind of ruche this and tuck this up. And then obviously I will be putting on a pair of Eliosa socks, and I'm obviously going to be wearing my puppy Pilates ones. Like, that obviously makes so much sense, seeing as we're going to a puppy yoga class and they're beige and they're cream and they literally match my outfit perfectly. Socks are on. I will leave a link down below in case anyone wants them, because I do have a discount code for 15% off. And then we've also got, I'm bringing these socks with me because, like I said, we're going to get acai bowls afterwards, because Eliosa have just come out with these Pilates and acai socks, which are so cute. They've got like the acai bowl on with like complete with strawberries and bananas. I'm literally obsessed with them. So I'm going to change into them after the yoga class and then go for a post Pilates acai bowl. Like, literally, what a dream Sunday. So that is my plans for today. Oh my god, and I completely forgot to say, guess what breed the dogs are for the puppy yoga? Golden Retriever puppies. Of course they are. I literally cannot wait. I'm going to be spending my Sunday with Golden Retriever puppies doing yoga. Literally cannot wait. And I will obviously be taking you with me. I am filming for Eliosa today, like I said, like I'm doing a bit of work for them, so that will be my main priority, like in the puppy yoga class and stuff, to be getting Eliosa content. But I will try and get a few sneaky little weekly vlog behind the scene clips as well. And then I'm just chucking on this cardigan from Shein. I don't know if to bring a coat or not. It's like that really awkward kind of time of year where it's like warm throughout like the middle of the day, but like first thing in the morning and then like in the evenings it's really cold. And I'm going to be getting the train like back home late tonight, like in the evening, so don't know whether to chuck on a coat as well, but we shall see. But that is my outfit for today. That is my plans for today, which I'm very excited for. But before I head out the door and go and catch my train, I need to have my morning iced coffee because I've not had it yet. I thought I could get myself ready, and then if I've got any time to spare, I can make my iced coffee and sit in the garden drinking my coffee, enjoying the sunshine before I head into London, which is exactly what I'm going to go and do. Coffee's been made. I've been doing like a half and half recently, where I've been doing like half cow's milk and then half this Oatly vanilla. I've been using it as kind of like a coffee creamer and it tastes delicious. So that's what my coffee is today, and I've put it in my little Nespresso cup so it's ready to go. The air fryer is on because I'm just doing like a McDonald's breakfast. I was going to do it as a McMuffin, but I don't have any muffins, so I'm going to do it as a wrap. But that was some hash browns because it's 9:59 now, and I've realised I'm not going to eat until like 3 because yoga's at 2 till 3, and then we get an acai bowl afterwards. So I thought I should probably have a big breakfast to keep me going. So I'm just doing that, and then we shall head to the train station. Oh my goodness.
I want a Sunday kind of love, a love to last past Saturday night.
This one is obsessed with the tripod. You might have lost that. Oh my god. If this isn't going to sell socks, I don't know what.
First sight, I want a Sunday kind of love. Oh yeah, I want a love that's on the square. Can't seem to find someone to care. No, I'm leads to nowhere. I need a Sunday kind of love. I do my Sunday dreaming, oh yeah, and all my Sunday scheming, every minute, every hour, every day.
What the strawberries on it?
Like this? So like,
it is 9:15. I'm on my final train of the day. I've got a pizza, which I will be having for my dinner tomorrow. I have sunglasses on at 9:45 at night when it is pitch black outside because I'm absolutely knackered. I am so tired. I look like a boiled egg. I feel shattered. It's taken like 2 hours to get home from London because I normally get like a train from my local station into London, but this weekend they've not had any trains running. They did rail replacement buses, which I just wasn't doing. So I had to get a train from my local station into Cambridge and then out of Cambridge back the other direction to go to London that way. And then so that made it longer, and then also like the wait in between my two trains has just made it a really long journey. So it's like 2 hours of travelling just to get home, which is a joke, but I'm on my final train and I'm going to get off this train and then I've got a 15-minute drive home. And I literally can't wait to get in the shower and get this makeup off and then get into bed. I'm not going to get home till like 9:30, and I'm normally in bed by 8 PM kind of girly. So I'm knackered, but I literally cannot wait to get in my bed. Good morning everybody, happy Monday. It is Monday morning, it is 8 AM and I'm going to start my Monday and start my week off with a little bit of reformer Pilates. I feel like that's kind of a given by now. Like I often start my Mondays off with a little bit of reformer Pilates, but I feel like it's a really nice way to start the week. So I've just got on this jumpsuit from White Fox, and then I'm just going to chuck on these Pilates socks, which I think are from a brand called Balance. I don't really know, they sent them to me a little while ago. So I'm just going to chuck these ones on and do a little bit of reformer Pilates this morning. I think I'm just going to do like a basic reformer Pilates, like just a quick 30-minute workout. I don't think I'm going to use like the ring or the ball or my weights or the balance board. I think I'm just going to do a basic like lower body 30-minute one if I can find that on YouTube. So that is what we're going to do. But good morning, welcome back to the weekly vlog. Let's get on with the day. Got little bits and bobs to do today, nothing too major, but let's get on. I found a 26 minutes and 35-second long glutes and quads workout, which I don't know why I found that such a tongue twister, but that's the one I'm going to do.
keeping those abs down. 3, 2, 1. Come back in like that. Let's do 10. 5, 6. I really love this. 1, 2, 8, 7. That's good. Our feet are parallel so you can see our toes as they. Single thigh stretch. So 3 more after this. And 4.
The bum is well and truly burning, but the Monday morning Pilates is done. And I have some good news and some bad news. What would you rather have first? I always personally think the bad news first, because then it's only up from there. We had a sad loss last week. My beloved iced coffee glass from Zara Home decided to just randomly break. Like, it was sitting on the side, nobody touched it, it just pinged. But I did notice in the morning when I was making my coffee, it had a slight chip in it. So I think maybe it had just gone. So I've lost a little bit of it. So she's broken. I thought we could say goodbye. I haven't put her in the bin yet because I wanted you guys to have your time to say goodbye to her. So obviously, the first thing I did as soon as I was informed that she was no longer with us was go straight onto Zara Home to order a new one, because this is my iced coffee glass. It's the one I use every single morning. I absolutely love it. And they're $4.99, so I added it to my basket, but then the next day I was going to Cambridge with Mum, and I remembered that I've seen before that B&M have a dupe of these, so I thought, let's go and see if B&M have got them, and they did. So this is where the good news comes in, because the B&M ones look pretty much identical, but they're only £2. So I ended up buying 2 for less than the cost of one of these ones. So this is the comparison. The B&M ones are slightly thicker. The Zara one is just so crisp and thin and delightful, but I also feel like that obviously then makes it more prone to breaking. So the thicker B&M ones are slightly more practical, but in terms of like height and shape, they're very similar. It is literally just the thickness of the glass that is like ever so slightly different. So at least my iced coffee glass is back in my life because I thoroughly missed it. So anyway, this morning's coffee, I'm gonna have my usual iced one. I'm gonna use my Blank Street coffee beans, and then recently I've been doing like a half and half with cow's milk and my vanilla Oatly, and I've been kind of loving it. I feel like it works really well because the vanilla Oatly, which I have over here, so let's just bring her in for visual purposes. She works amazingly as like a coffee creamer almost, because I don't really like fully having this as my only milk in my coffee. I find it a bit too creamy and a bit too much. But this mixed with the cow's milk makes like a really thick, creamy, delicious vanilla-y latte without being too much. And it kind of works like an American coffee creamer, I feel like. So that is my go-to morning coffee at the moment. So I'm just gonna get on with making her. I just need to grind my beans, which is not the most pleasant noise in the world. So I will spare you that. I'm gonna get the green, I was gonna say get the greens bind. What am I actually trying to say here? Get the beans grind. Can you tell I need my morning coffee this morning, okay? I had exactly 8 hours sleep last night. Not 1 minute over, not 1 minute under. My room said I was literally asleep exactly for 8 hours, but I do feel a bit tired this morning. I feel like I do need my morning coffee, as you can probably tell, so let's get on with making it. The reason why I am in fact so tired this morning is because I didn't get home from London last night until like 9:30, which for me is very late. I'm normally in bed by 9 o'clock. And I did vlog that, so you'll put, I think I'm going to put that at the end of this week's weekly vlog. I just feel like it will work a bit better, so you will see that then. That I think is why I'm so tired. Like, even though I had a good amount of sleep last night, I'm just tired from having like a busy day yesterday. But when I was in London yesterday, I got some free pastries from Acai Girls. Like, we were there kind of at the end of their like shift, so I think they had these left over they weren't going to sell because it was like 10 to 5. So they're like, oh girls, like they just came over and just were like, here's some free pastries. And I was like, that is music to my ears, especially because I don't have any bread in at the moment. So I can't have my usual buttered sourdough. So this is perfect. So I'm gonna have a pan of chocolate for my breakfast. I'm just gonna heat it up in the air fryer and that can be my breakfast, which is literally perfect. Like, we know my love for an iced coffee and a pastry. A free pastry, what a great way to start my Monday morning. I've also found out something new with my ring that you can do, but I will talk to you about it later because this is quite noisy. I feel like I got really high. Just gonna scoot you down a bit. I bought this from Ocado the other week when I did my Ocado shop, but now I'm starting to run out and I'm really starting to become a fan of it. So I don't really know where I can get it. I don't think Waitrose sell it because I had a look in there the other day and I feel like they were the most likely place to sell it. So maybe Tesco is going to be my next best bet. I don't really have an Asda or a Morrison's or a Sainsbury's that near to me. My local supermarkets are Tesco and Waitrose, and I know that M&S doesn't sell it either. So if anybody has seen this milk in a physical supermarket that I can go to and pick up, please let me know, because I don't know when I'm next going to do an Ocado order to be able to stock up, and I'm really enjoying this and I really want some more. Absolutely delicious. Like, I'm obsessed with this. It's like my favourite combination ever. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to have my iced coffee, I'm going to have a pan of chocolate, and then I need to go and do the weekly food shop. So that is the next thing on my to-do list.
If you ever wanna be in line, the days when you don't know if the moon will even come, and then it's
Can you remind me that I need to do my car insurance this week, because I've just remembered. I only remember when I'm in my car, and then when I'm at home I forget that I need to sort my car insurance, because otherwise it's going to renew itself, and I need to, I hate when, you know, like, you need to have a look around, see if you can get it cheaper, because they normally charge you more than you actually would, and then if you ring them up and you're like, my insurance is really expensive, I think I'm going to go elsewhere, they're like, oh, we can conveniently like lower your price. Why do you not just give me your best price to start with? Why are we wasting both of our times here, you know? But I do need to sort my car insurance. This is my reminder. When I'm editing this back, I'll be like, oh my god, I need to sort my car insurance.
Don't you know I miss her too? I miss her just as much as you end what she's begun.
The food shop is done. Not very interesting. Literally got my sourdough so I can have my salted butter sourdough again, some raspberries, some milk. Pretty basic. But then I popped to B&M and I found this pistachio spread. I love the packaging. I think this looks delicious, and this was only £2.49, which I thought was so good, because normally these pistachio spreads are so expensive, and I love these. I literally have about 6 of them already at the moment, but I really want to do some like pistachio baking, like dark chocolate and pistachio cookies, pistachio cinnamon buns and things like that. So I thought whilst they had it, I might as well get it, because it was super cheap and it's like a good thing for baking. But that looks delicious. So the food shop wasn't very exciting, but this This is exciting. I am now home and I have 2 parcels to open, so I thought we could do it together. This first one is from Trip and I'm so excited to try this because I saw this a little while ago and it's their magnesium powder. So it comes in a little sachet like this. It's pomegranate flavour and you just mix a teaspoon of this with water and then it's like a calming drink because magnesium has like calming effects on your body, so it's good for like anxiety or for like before bed to like wind you down, help calm you down, or if you're having like a stressful day and stuff. So I'm really intrigued to try this. It's 4 in 1 and obviously I really like the Trip cans and stuff, so, and I've also got their CBD. I also know they do some magnesium gummies but they're out of stock at the moment, but I really want to try them as well. But I thought I'd get this magnesium powder to try. It says it's got L-theanine in it and lion's mane, as well as 250 milligrams of magnesium, infused with pomegranate and orange blossom flavour, calming 4-in-1 blend, which sounds delightful. So I'm very excited to try that. And then I've also got some new electrolytes to try because I really didn't like the Free Soul ones. I just found the texture a bit like off-putting and they were really salty. So I'm on the hunt to find some electrolytes that I do actually like. So I've got these ones to try. These are the liquid IV ones with 7 vitamins and minerals. This is the tropical punch flavour. They also had like a lemon and lime one, but I feel like I'm slightly scarred from the Free Soul one being like a lemony flavour, so I didn't want that. And they also did a strawberry one and a passion fruit one. So I'm going to give this a go. It says hydration for exercise, heat/sun, travel and wellness. Scientifically formulated to help restore electrolyte balance lost through exercise, travel, heat and adventure. So I'm going to give those a go as well. I'll let you know what I think of those. But if anybody has any electrolytes that they have tried and they really like, please let me know down below in the comments down below because I would love some recommendations. Because like I said, I'm on the hunt for some electrolytes that I like. So I now have 2 little wellness powder things to add to my water, which is fun. And that is the sum of that little parcel opening. I'm now going to get my hair washed because I have had hair oil in this hair for like 5 days now, I think. So it's really disgusting and it really needs a wash. And I also need to film a TikTok of me drying my hair using the Shark blow dry brush thing. So that is what I'm going to do now. It is 11 AM, 11:22 to be precise. So yeah, I'm gonna get my hair washed. Good afternoon. It is now 3:51. I'm just importing the long footage I filmed this morning. Like I filmed all my Pilates workout and I filmed a long clip of me driving. So I like to edit the long footage down into shorter clips just so it takes up less room. So I'm already getting a start on that, the stuff I already filmed this morning. However, talking of my little pointing finger, I wanted to give you a little update on the ring because last week I discovered this I accidentally kind of tapped it. Like I was on the app, you know, like scrolling like I normally do, looking at like my sleep and everything, and then I accidentally clicked on this, which I'd never like pressed on before. Lo and behold, there's all this other stuff the ring can do that I literally had no idea about. Like it can track your cycle, it can apparently do something with vitamin D. I don't really understand how that knows how I'm in the sun, but apparently it does. Screen time, circadian alignment, caffeine window is the one that I've already got on. That like automatically came on, but that tells me when it's best for me to have coffee and when not, and I find this really accurate and really useful. It's also got pregnancy insights, which I definitely don't need, but it does have that. Smart alarm and social jet lag. Like it has so much on here. Oh, travel jet lag apparently is coming as well. Like literally so much this ring can do that I had no idea about. So I'm gonna like add all these add-ons on, like activate these power plugs, they're called. Oh, I need to fill in this for like the vitamin D thing. It's very fancy, isn't it? So I'm gonna like fill this all out and activate this now. But how interesting, I didn't realise it did all that. So not only does it do my sleep and like my calories burnt and my workouts, but it also does all this stuff as well, which I thought was really interesting. And if anyone wants one, I do have a discount code, which this is not an ad, but seeing as I'm talking about it, if anyone wants one, I'll leave my discount code in the description box. Discount code in the description box down below. Good evening, it is 5:30 and I'm in a bit of a mood. I'm feeling a little bit grumpy. In fact, do you know what it is? I didn't know why, but actually I think I'm probably tired because yesterday was such a long day and like I said, I didn't get in from London until like 9:30. So I think that's probably what it is actually. I think I'm just tired, but I just feel really moody and grumpy and just, I can't really be arsed to be honest. But luckily for dinner tonight, I don't have to do anything for it other than heat it up because Christina very kindly took us out for dinner last night and we went for pizza and it was really good. But the pizza was absolutely huge. So I only ate half of it and then I brought the other half home with me. So I'm gonna have this for my dinner tonight, which I am so excited about because I'm gonna sit on the sofa with my pizza, watching a crappy film or something, I think, and just have a nice chilled long evening is my plan. I went with the margarita. I do love like different toppings on a pizza, and there were so many good options on the menu of this place that we went to, but I just don't feel like you can beat a margarita. Like, they're just delicious. So I got a margarita, and then I also got this like Nduja crust dipper. Whenever this is available on the menu at any pizza restaurant, I know Franco Manca do it as well, I always get it because it is delicious. So I'm gonna go and take off all my makeup, do my skincare. I'm kind of tempted to do like a half-an-hour walk on my treadmill as well, just to kind of move my body a little bit. Like, I can watch like a bit of a film or something whilst I'm doing it, but just to kind of move my body, I don't know, I just feel like it might help improve my mood. So I think I might do a little walk on my treadmill and then have my dinner and then chill for the rest of the day. I've heated my pizza up, and yes, I have already eaten one slice because I just couldn't wait. This Nduja stuff, I know I've already said how much I love it, but I literally cannot explain how delicious this is. I'm not normally one for having like a dip with my pizza. Like, I can go without the Domino's garlic and herb. I'm not that fussed about it. This, however, this is incredible. Like, if anybody knows where I can buy this in the supermarket, please let me know, because I need like a tube or a jar of this in my fridge at all times to have with my pizza at home, because it is like the most delicious thing absolutely ever. I don't even really know what it is, like how they've made it, but I need more of it in my life. I'm obsessed. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It is 10 AM and it is a gorgeous bright blue sky sunny day, and I'm about to head into London to go and meet up with Katie. We're going to get some Instagram content, we're going to go for brunch. Basically our usual kind of thing, minus the Pilates class. We are not doing that today. But other than that, we're doing our usual thing that we do together, which I'm really looking forward to. Like I said, it's blue skies and sunshine. It's meant to be a gorgeous day, so I'm so excited to like get out of the house, go to London, have a sunny day in London, and that is today's plan. So I shall obviously take you along with me. Yes, I'm wearing shorts, but I had to do a last minute outfit change basically. So this was like my backup outfit that didn't really have time to think of anything else, but I feel like it could be warm enough, like with a big coat on as well. Once I'm in the sunshine, I think I'll be okay. I'm also standing on one leg, which is like, I feel like wearing shorts and standing on one leg is the things that people love to comment about and people hate that I do. So I apologise for that. I'm doing both of them this morning. Maybe I was a flamingo in South Africa in a past life. Anyway, I've got a train to catch, so I'm gonna head into London and I will see you there.
We will be calling at London Liverpool Street.
I've made it to London. We have a Katie. We are in the nicest coffee shop, I think I've ever seen.
I think this is Georgie in a coffee
It is. If I was a coffee shop, I think this would be me. It's so neutral and so nice. And there's this giant window, which Katie and I are a big fan of because the lighting's so nice. I've got a coffee. It comes on the cutest little tray. We also use this book as a little prop. And then we're gonna go and get some content here. Okay, right, I need my bag. This is gonna be behind the scenes.
These are cute. Where's the top part?
Oh yeah, you said. They've got matching shorts, they're like really,
I think I've seen those, like Bermuda style.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I don't
I think they might have been a red
I read about this. Oh, I like these.
They're cool, aren't they?
These are for like, just like that with my hair in like together. It's really good lighting. Squeezing eye.
You can see what I can see right now. It's really hard.
Do you think like that or what?
Down.
Down a bit.
Yeah.
I can't move. Yeah, I like that. You didn't make that much, I quite like it. It doesn't really work in my spot, no.
I feel like I got that from you, like, you really relate things, so I'm just like...
I'm gonna stop you now. Content is done in that place. We've come to Willow's now, which is the place we're going to come to for brunch, and you like build a board so you can pick different things and fill it in. It's like Scandinavian vibes, which is very much me and Katie, and it also means like I love obviously like a croissant, but I also like to have like savoury sometimes, so this way you can have like a little bit of everything, which is a bit of me. I like to have a little bit of everything, so I'm very happy with this. We've got a table or like a bench. This is I feel like I'm at school with like a little thing. I think I'm going to show you actually.
I can't remember how many bits I got when I went to the Copenhagen one.
Sourdough, that one. And that. I'm going to go with 4. I've gone with the sourdough, the banana bread, the maple toast granola, and the sausage.
I've got eggs and you've got sausage.
And that's what Katie's gone for. You're probably surprised I didn't get the croissant, but I felt a bit weird getting everything from the bakery section. I felt like I'd rather have these two. So I was like, I'm not going to do that. Food has arrived. I've got banana bread. I think I showed you this actually. Like I showed you my order thing. The granola, the butter, and the sausage, and Katie's got the same, but she got scrambled egg instead of sausage. It looks so good, and I kind of love this. You get like a little bit of everything, like sweet and savoury. I'm actually so hungry as well, so I'm so excited for this.
What bit are you going to eat first?
I think I'm going to do the sausage because it's the only warm thing. Why do I feel like I'm going to drop this all down me? I think it's like a homemade sausage, you know? It looks proper like fancy. Yeah.
Cheers.
That is really good. What am I going to do? Film me eat my sourdough, apparently.
So good piece of what cheese from?
She is strutting. Good evening. I don't think I vlogged since brunch, and it is now 20 to 7. I completely forgot to vlog. We had brunch and then we went to bank to get some content, but it was like rush hour. So it was absolutely heaving and really, really busy, but we got the content, so it's fine, and I'm very nearly home. I've just got like 2 stops until my stop, but I just realised I haven't got the vlog camera out in a while, so I'm on my way home from London. It's 20 to 7. I'm going to go home and have dinner, have a shower, take off my makeup and go to bed basically. So I'll see you tomorrow. I've literally just missed a pretty sunset. Like, it looked so pretty, which also makes me think that it's 20 to 7 and it's not actually pitch black yet. But the problem is, see look, it's not pitch black, and it was like a gorgeous orangey sunset, but I literally got my camera out too late because now there's all trees in the way. Oh wait, there's a clearing here.
To exit, move forward 2 carriages.
There you go, you can kind of see the sunset now. It's not as pretty as it was before, but I can't believe it's 20 to 7. It's not actually pitch black yet. That is insane. I love that. Okay, there we go. That was worth getting my camera out for. I feel like that's quite a pretty sunset. Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It is another gorgeous bright blue sky sunny morning. So I thought I would get up and I would get myself out of the house, and I'm going to go for a little run this morning down the lane, come home, make a nice coffee, sit in the garden, get a little bit of vitamin D, make the most of the sunshine, drink my morning coffee in the garden, and then we can get on with the day. I feel like that actually sounds like a really lovely start to my Wednesday. So that is what we're gonna get on with doing. I've got a clip to clip my hair back, although annoyingly, I actually feel like my hair looks quite nice this morning. So that's typical that I'm gonna go for like a little run, but I'm hoping if I just clip it back in a claw clip, it will like keep it looking nice, but also out my face, is what I'm hoping. But the likelihood of that I feel like is very, very slim for me. My hair is just not on my side at the moment, I feel like. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. Let's go for a run. There is literally not a cloud in the sky, and I feel like we've had so many of these days recently where it's literally bright blue skies and sunshine, and there's literally not a single cloud in the sky. Like, it is actually gorgeous. Just made friends with some dogs. I'm doing like a run walk kind of thing because it's just such nice weather. I kind of just want to be staring at the sky, and I can't really do that when I'm running, so I'm doing like a mix of 2. Anyway, I've just made friends with some dogs, which is why my leggings are literally covered. There was like 6 or 7 of them. I think the lady was a dog walker, so they were like all different breeds, big dogs, small dogs, and they're all so excited because they literally just got out of the car for their walk, so they were so excited to see me. So I'm covered in mud, but absolutely not complaining. I am now back and I'm absolutely boiling. It is so warm in that sunshine, like especially stood here in the kitchen with like the sun behind the glass, or like behind the glass, the sun through the glass. It is boiling. But anyway, I'm home. I'm gonna make my nice coffee, like I said, and have it in the garden. And for breakfast, I'm gonna do this like loaded yogurt bowl thing. I've had it a couple of times recently. It's been really good. And I basically saw loads of people doing it on TikTok. Obviously, I then had to do it, and it's really good. So I've got some Greek yogurt somewhere, and then I've got some raspberries. I'm going to put some seeds on as well. I think I might do a little bit of Manuka honey, and I think that might be it. The other day I did it as like a dessert yogurt bowl thing, like as my sweet treat after dinner, and I mixed in my Biomel gut powder into the yogurt, and it made it taste so good. It was like a Muller corner, kind of that vanilla-y taste, and then I did Manuka honey, a little bit of dark chocolate, like a couple of squares of dark chocolate, and something else, and I can't remember what the something else was. Oh, and I think I'm going to add granola this morning. So you can kind of change them, like kind of, it's almost like a dessert bowl for breakfast. You can change your toppings as to how you want, but it's fairly healthy, obviously, depending on what you pop on it. So I'm going to put a bit of seeds on as well. I like this breakfast combination on a sunny morning. Looks absolutely elite. You can't even see the yogurt because I've loaded it with so many toppings. I've done granola, chia seeds, raspberries, and then like the mixed seeds and stuff. I didn't end up doing any Manuka honey because I just didn't really fancy that kind of sweetness today. And then I've just done like vanilla, oat, cow's milk, like mixed latte thingy majiggy. I've come upstairs to get changed because A, it is way too hot and sunny and warm to be sitting outside in a full long sleeve black jacket and black leggings, and B, I'm going to get my ice bath out and I'm going to fill it up and I'm going to go in my ice bath. So I'm going to pop a swimming costume on, and then I'm just going to chuck on I'm just going to chuck this top on actually over the top just whilst I get the ice bath filled up. This is from Sisters and Seekers, and it says I yawn in the club, which I was going to say is very, very accurate, but it's actually not even that accurate because I don't even step foot in the club really. But if I were to step foot in a club, I would be stood there yawning because I am very much an in bed by 9 PM kind of girly. So I'm just going to chuck on, I don't even know what swimming costumes I've got here, because the problem is all my swimming costumes and like nice ones and stuff are in Cornwall, because obviously that's where I tend to go swimming and stuff, so that's where I have my nice things. And then here I just have the dregs of what I've got left, so I don't really know what I'm going to put on, but I'm going to have a look through my swim stuff, find something, chuck that on, then we can get the ice bath out and get back into doing my cold water therapy, ice bath, cold water dips and stuff to prepare me, because I'm going to Cornwall I'm going to go for Easter, I think, so that's in a few weeks time. And I realised yesterday when I was driving home from London, I had a really random thought, but I've literally not been in Cornwall since like the start of the year. I went to Cornwall for New Year, and I think I came back on like the 3rd of January or something. I've literally not been there since, which I think is like the longest period of time that I've not had in Cornwall, because normally like last year I was going there sort of every other month. So I'm so excited to be going there next month and spend some time by the sea, and I want to go back to my sea swimming and get back into that. So I thought, let's do some ice baths whilst I'm at home to get me like accustomed to the cold water again, ready for my sea swimming. Does that make sense? Now to get the hose. She is ready. Am I ready? I don't know. There's only one way to find out. I've got a claw clip, so I'm gonna tie my hair back, get this top on, get in this plunge pool, and just get it done. That's actually freezing, oh my god. Okay, now I'm in, I feel okay. I think it's probably because my body has gone numb. Like I literally cannot feel my thighs. But I'm in. Do I feel much better than I did before? Not really. I was having a really lovely time sitting in the sunshine, feeling nice and warm, to be honest. So am I feeling the benefits right now? Not really. Will I later? Hopefully. But at least I can tick that off my to-do list. I feel like I've achieved something now that I've done this. I did it, and I'm now out, and I actually feel really good. Like now that I've warmed up, I feel like really refreshed and stuff from doing it. So I'm really glad I went in the ice bath. And now I'm going to sit outside and just do a little bit of work. I've got some content I want to plan and stuff. So I've got my laptop. I've also got my daily planner, because I'm going to do some like planning out of the week in here, I think. I just feel like if I write it down and like it's all like on one page and I can see it, like all the things I want to achieve next week, it's just a good way of planning it. So I'm going to do that for a little bit and sit in the garden and do that, because it is honestly so warm and gorgeous, and I just want to make the most of this weather. So I'm going to do a little bit of work in the garden in the sunshine for a bit. Good afternoon. I have come back inside because it's got a little bit cloudy and it's getting a little bit cold, hence why I've got changed again. And I thought we could give these a try, the liquid IV electrolyte things. I was just having a browse on Waitrose online on their new in section, and I saw that they've actually got these. So apparently Waitrose now stock them, and I feel like I might have seen them in Holland and Barrett the other day as well. But like I said, I got mine off TikTok. I got the tropical punch flavour, and now I'm kind of regretting that. I kind of wish I got the passion fruit flavour. I don't know why, I just feel like I prefer that. Like it might be, oh my god, these little sachets are huge. I think these are American, because on here it says USA's #1 powdered hydration brand, and I always feel like I hear Americans talking about my liquid IV kind of thing, which I feel like is quite a good name. I quite like that. I think it's quite cool. But they seem to be coming over to the UK a little bit more. I feel like I'm on Blue Peter because I've got my water prepared here earlier, so I'm just gonna add this in and mix it and try it. I really hope I like these. Also, very random, but this milk frother, I got it off TikTok shop. It was like £1. I've had ones from IKEA before and ones from Shein, and they're always rubbish. Like they can never whip things up. Like they can whip water up as soon as you put something in them, or if you want to do like the lockdown whipped coffee, which isn't it bizarre to think that lockdown was actually 5 years ago? Like 5 years ago today, we were probably there making our whipped coffees and making our banana breads. Like 5 whole years is actually insane. Like it literally feels like it was only yesterday. But anyway, milk frother. Normally the ones I've tried before literally can't do those whipped coffees. They can't really whip anything up. This one is so powerful and so good at whipping things up, and it was so cheap, so I'd really recommend it. Anyway, I feel like it's whipped my electrolytes up very nicely. So I don't know why, I always say to myself, don't make your greens or your electrolytes or your weird health drinks in this glass thing, because you can see it, and I feel like when you see it, it then puts me off it. What have I done? I've made it in my glass cup again. Okay, that is so much better than the free salt ones. They're ever so slightly salty, but not too bad. And they've not got that weird kind of thick texture that the free salt ones had that I didn't really like. That is a lot more drinkable and a lot more doable. And the flavour is actually really nice. It's quite pineapple-y and quite sweet. I feel like it is quite a sweet flavoured drink. And we all know I'm a girlie who loves a sweet treat, but even for me, it's quite sweet. I've said that about 3 times, which is why I felt like I might prefer the passion fruit ones, because they might not be as, like, they might be a bit tartar. But I could happily sip that. That's definitely something that I can happily consume without feeling like I need to gag. So I feel like I maybe have found a what have they called it? A hydration multiplier. What's the word I was thinking of? Electrolyte. I feel like I might have maybe finally found an electrolyte that I actually like, that I can happily consume. It's got 7 vitamins. Why can't I speak today? 7 vitamins and minerals for hydration and wellness, and it enhances your absorption of water. Quick interlude from editing me. Just want to address my fingers. I don't know why they're so yellow. Like, they're literally not yellow. I don't remember seeing them that day and thinking they were yellow. But in this clip, literally above my knuckles is like Homer Simpson, and I don't know why. So I actually don't know what's going on there. Just thought I'd address that. Also don't know what's going on with the focus. This clip, and also the clip on Monday when I unboxed the IV things. Whenever I'm talking about the IV things and I'm sat in this sort of setup, the focus seems to be really weird on my camera and it keeps going out of focus. Again, don't know what's going on there. I'm going to look into that, try and sort that out. I do apologise for that. Just felt like I needed to address it. There we go. I don't know if I actually need them every day though. Like, I'm now thinking about it. It says like for extraordinary hydration if you're like traveling in the heat or the sun or you're exercising. So maybe I won't have them every single day, but maybe like on days where I feel like I need it a bit more. I don't know. Interesting. I've just done a bit of Googling. Turns out you don't actually need electrolytes every day. Like, unless you're doing lots of physical activity. It pretty much says, like, it says it is okay to drink them and it can be beneficial to have them every day. Especially if you exercise or sweat frequently, but you don't necessarily need to. So I think what I'm going to do, like, yeah, it says you don't need to do it daily. So I think I'll do it on days if I'm going for like a run, or if it's been like a really hot day. Like, I feel like on holiday, these can be perfect to take with me because they're in little sachets. And if you've been sat around by the pool and stuff and you're sweating a lot, I think electrolytes are probably actually good for you. I'm thinking for like heat stroke and stuff, that's probably a good thing to have if you're going on holiday, to try and help keep you hydrated to prevent heat stroke. I'm in the car, but I've had to leave the door open to film this clip because I'm absolutely boiling. I fear I might be overdressed in this black set because it is really warm. But I'm going into town to meet Sophia. We're gonna get a drink. I think Sophia's gonna get a coffee, but I might get a milkshake because there's a place in town that does like thick ice cream, like Mr. Whippy milkshakes, and I kind of fancy one of them. So I think I'm gonna get that, and then we're gonna go for a walk around town. Or like go for a long walk with our drinks to make the most of the sunshine, which I feel like is a very lovely late afternoon plan, and I'm very looking forward to it. This is how I make my chicken Caesar salad, which is probably so basic and so simple, and I have shown it in a daily vlog before, but I actually love this, so I thought I'd share it with you. Get some lettuce. I have done a Blue Peter moment. I have already like ripped up my lettuce, not ripped it up, but like, you know, taken it apart and washed it. I like to leave it in these big things because I feel like in fancy restaurants they leave it the whole leaf and it just looks a little bit nicer. Chuck it in a big tub or whatever that's got a lid, basically. So chuck that in there. I don't know why I'm doing a tutorial on this. It's really basic and simple. I feel like most people know how to make a chicken Caesar salad, but this is the technique that I use and I feel like it makes it taste like really good. Then for the chicken, chuck that in as well. I probably could have done with a bigger tub because these lettuce leaves are actually quite tall, so there's not really much room for movement, and we do need room for movement, but that's okay. I'm sure I can make this work. So chicken is going in. Then the Caesar dressing. This is my one of choice, and then I don't love loads of Caesar dressing, to be honest, so I just do like a little kind of, is it gonna come out today? Like a little, okay, that was actually quite a big drizzle. That's okay though, not a problem. And then I'm just gonna add in the croutons. I just cut up a little bit of sourdough, make my croutons. So that's in there. And then a very crucial step, put the lid back on and then do what the Kardashians do and shake it. Because this way, I just find it then makes everything like coated evenly in the sauce. Whereas if you just put the sauce on at the end, I just don't feel like it's coated very well. Whereas this way, everything is coated perfectly and evenly in the sauce. It's all like spread out. You've not got like all the chicken sitting on the top. so that when you get to the bottom of the salad, you've just got leaves left. Like this way, it just integrates everything perfectly. And then get my little dish out, take the lid off. And I mean, this presentation's really rubbish, but literally just dollop it in like that. I mean, you definitely could arrange it a little bit better. There's actually quite a lot of lettuce going on there. But if I just move it round slightly, it then kind of looks quite pretty. And then I'm just going to top it with a shitload of Parmesan, because I will top everything, like pasta, Caesar salad. Can't really think what else you would put Parmesan on, but you know when you go to a restaurant and they go like, tell me when, I just never say when. I just want everything to be absolutely coated in Parmesan. So just pop the Parmesan all over the top. I mean, you probably could add the Parmesan into the shaky thing to make it all shaken nicely. And then she's done. That's my Caesar salad, and I'm just gonna pop my chips in a little bowl to go on the side. And that is my dinner done. Chicken Caesar salad and chips. And I feel like if I like Diet Coke, that would be like the ultimate trio, like the ultimate goal dinner combination, but I'm just not really a Coke kind of girly. So I'll be sticking to my water, but that is my dinner. Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. I've had a lovely, slow, chilled start to my morning. I got out of bed at 8 and then I was getting ready for the day, and then Mum rang me. So I think I was probably on FaceTime with her for like 45 minutes to an hour. Just having a long catch up, which was lovely. And I've now made myself a morning coffee. It is raining. It's a bit of a grey, gloomy Saturday. So I'm just gonna have a really cozy, chilled Saturday at home. I've made my coffee, like I said, and I'm gonna read my book for a bit whilst I drink this. I've got some TikToks I wanna film this morning, nothing too major. Just a little bit, and I also want to finish off editing this vlog that you're watching now, because I'm going to post this tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to film a daily vlog. So today is going to be the last day I'm filming for this weekly vlog. Yesterday I also filmed a daily vlog, which is why I didn't vlog anything yesterday, but that will be coming, yesterday's daily vlog will be coming next week, so make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on that. So yeah, that's my rough sort of morning plan, or my rough plan for today. I think this afternoon I'm gonna do some baking. I just really fancy like baking or cooking or like something like that. It's just, like I said, it's raining, so I just fancy like a cozy Saturday. I've got a little tracksuit on, made a hot coffee for once, because yeah, it's just kind of cozy vibes. And as we're nearing spring and summer, obviously I'm hoping we're gonna have lovely sunny warm days, so I'm trying to make the most of these last few cozy days and the last of the sort of dark nights and stuff, because soon it's going to be light at like 8 o'clock in the evening, which, don't get me wrong, I'm so excited for, but at the same time I kind of want to make the most of these last few sort of dark cozy nights, so I'm really trying to do that. So that's what I'm going to do today, just have like a nice chilled Saturday, read my book, do some baking, watch some stuff on TV. I kind of fancy binge watching a bit of a series, which I never normally do, but fancy this afternoon after I've baked, sitting on the sofa watching a few episodes of something, maybe doing some of my colouring with my colouring book. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm not too sure how much I'm going to vlog today, because I don't know how interesting my day is going to be filming wise, but we shall see. But anyway, I'm going to drink my coffee now, get on with filming a few TikToks like I said, and then we shall go from there. I've come upstairs to sit on my office sofa whilst I drink my coffee and read my book. I've also made myself another little loaded yogurt bowl. This one is Greek yogurt again, with Biscoff, which I melted down and poured on top. Banana, chia seeds and granola, and it's very nice and neutral, and it's actually really good. You know, I got stumbled off my words then. Anyway, I'm gonna sit and eat this and read my book for a little bit, like I said, then I shall get on with my TikToks. I've just filmed a parcel unboxing, like ASMR TikTok unboxing of some PR I've been sent. I thought I'd quickly show you some of them. First up, I've got quite a lot of protein bars. I said, I think last week or the week before, that I want to try and like start increasing my protein intake. Like, I don't want to go crazy proteiny, you know, like I feel like some people, their life revolves around how much protein they're going to intake. I don't want to be one of those people. If you are one of those people, good for you. I just don't want to have to like spend like so much of my day calculating how much protein I take. However, I do think like a lot of the time when I'm doing reformer Pilates, the next day my muscles are aching from doing my workout. So I do think I probably should have a little bit more protein, and even without like working out and stuff, I probably don't have as much protein as I should do some days. So wanted to get some protein bars to increase my protein intake basically. So I've got these ones from Better Bits, which are chocolate brownie ones. They come in like a little box, like almost like I've got my own little shop, and it is going to look like I own my own protein bar shop when you see the rest of the protein bars I've got. So I've got these ones which look delicious, so I can have them sitting out. I've also got where did I just put them, these ones, Loaded Legends chocolate fudge flavour from Protein Works. These also look delicious, and they come in a little box like this. And then I also have another pack of protein bars. Again, they come in a little box that looks like I've got a little shop, so I can literally, in my cupboards, when I want a protein bar, I can just pick between these three and feel like I'm in a little corner shop. buying myself a protein bar, and these are banoffee pie flavoured ones. These look huge, and they're Warrior Crunch ones. They had so many nice flavours of these ones. They were really hard to choose because they had like a white chocolate mocha one. They did peanut butter ones for any peanut butter girlies. They had like cookies and cream. They had so many good flavours, but something about the banoffee pie randomly was sucking me in that day when I picked them. I also got some Made by Mitchell brushes. I've heard so much about these. They came in this little case. They even came in like a little box. They were so nicely packaged. These are like the ombre ones, and I went with like the brownie ones because these were the most neutral ones that they did. And I see people use, I think it's this brush, literally all the time for their makeup. I've been wanting this brush for ages, so I got offered the little set, so I thought I might as well get that. I also got these little headbands. I thought these would be quite nice. They're nice and thick ones as well, and they're really soft, and they're obviously very me colours for like greasy hair days or for like Pilates or whatever. I've got this new face tan as well, which I tried out this morning. This is from the brand Lazy Tan. Again, it came really nicely packaged. It came like in the box like that, and it's a spray tan, and I always use these on my face. Like this is how I tan my face, with a spray tan. And this one is a hydrating tanning mist, and it's got loads of like really good bits in it. Vitamin E and Kakadu plum, and they also gave me a little mitt, which I actually do need because my other mitt is, you know, after a while they kind of start to break and aren't very good, so I've been needing a new mitt, so that's perfect. So got that, which I tried out this morning, and I'll let you know what I think of it because I'm a bit of a self like spray tan face kind of guru almost. I've used so many, so if this is a good one I feel like I'll be able to tell, you know, like I've got the knowledge in the tan department, so I'll let you know what I think of that. And then I also got somewhere, where did I put it? Here it is, this, which I see a lot of people try on TikTok, the ASIO Beauty Age Defy Tinted SPF Perfector, because I thought this would be perfect for like the spring and summer, or for like going to Pilates class. If you just want a bit of makeup on but not too much, it's like a tinted SPF. My camera's about to run out of charge though, but they're the little things that I unboxed, which I just thought I would share with you. This is now the state of my office floor, which I need to tidy up, but I also got this, which is the Rehab Dry Shampoo, which I'm so excited to try, because it's like a powder kind of thing. So rather than being in a can like normal dry shampoo, it comes like this, and then it's like a little powder. And I've seen so many people talk about this on TikTok, and it was really, really popular, I think, but then it sold out and it's been out of stock for ages, but they finally restocked it, and I've been sent it to try, which I'm so excited about. I love the packaging as well, so nice and neutral. I just think it's kind of fun, like it's a little bit different. But yeah, it's like a little powder, and then you just like pop it in your roots. So I'm really excited to try that, so I'll let you know what I think of it. My hair is greasy, but obviously I've slicked it back today, and I'm going to be washing it tomorrow. But when I've next got maybe in like a couple of days time when I need to like refresh my blow dry, I'll give this a go and let you know what I think of it. So that is everything. Oh yeah, also this, forgot to show you this. This is one of the, you know the TikTok shop sets that I wear all the time that kind of look like Adenola? I have it in brown, I have it in black, and I've also got the long sleeve versions, and I love them. Well, they've now come out with a little cherry one, which I just thought was so cute. So this is the top. It's a really lovely, thick, kind of stretchy material, and then these are the leggings. So you can either wear it as a workout set or as like a little active wear set, and I absolutely love these. So when I saw the cherries, I couldn't resist. I thought that was so cute. So I'll leave a link to that down below in case anyone wants it, because I feel like that is going to be so popular. I am just editing the weekly vlog like I said I was going to, and I found some footage from last week, which I didn't actually vlog last week, but I found some footage that I filmed. Mum and I went to M&S to do a food shop, and then we also went to Krispy Kreme. Like, we went to Cambridge together for the day shopping, and I filmed a couple of clips that day, which are just sitting on my SD card. So I thought I might as well just chuck them into the weekly vlog here, but I felt like you needed a bit of context. So we're just about to go to M&S, do a bit of a food shop, go to Krispy Kreme, and I'm going to insert that in here. How nice these blueberries look. They look like something you get in Air One. That giant tub. That looks so nice.
What do we want? Veg.
Yeah. Our basket is currently looking very orange, very chicken heavy. We've got big chicken for tonight, sweet potatoes. These are my favourite pies, they're so good, and they're reduced, so we've got one each of them. And some chicken kits for Mum, and a pineapple. Oh, and chicken liver pate, more orange and more chicken. Mum's added even more orange in. She's now added in these caramelised biscuit sticky buns, which I've had before, and they are like literally delicious. I don't know why everything is so orangely packaged today though. Krispy Kreme had a deal on this week for 12 donuts for £12. Obviously works out like £1 each. So obviously we had to do that. We had to make the most of it because Mum and I love a Krispy Kreme donut. And normally the filled ones are like £3.75 or something, I think. So £1 wasn't going to miss out on that. So you could pick all of your 12. So we went with 2 salted caramel and 2 munchies ones, which are new and we haven't tried them. 2 cookies and cream, a cinnamon swirl, which I love, an original glaze because I can't not have an original glaze, like they are the best. Biscoff, this is the strawberries and cream one, and then, oh, that's a Nutella one, and that's a triple chocolate one, I think. I honestly feel like I could eat this whole box to myself, which I won't be doing because I'm gonna have to share, but I definitely could. Like these all, oh my God, they just smell delicious. And £12 for that, bargain. Couldn't resist that. And I'm gonna leave it there with this week's weekly vlog. It is 4 o'clock. I don't know why I'm doing the numbers as though I'm a primary school teacher trying to teach you your numbers, but it is 4 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. I am just sitting on the sofa watching Love is Blind UK on Netflix, which is what I think I'm gonna spend the rest of my day doing. I think for dinner I'm gonna have a chicken Caesar salad again with fries, just because I haven't got anything in for dinner, and I've got like the stuff for that, and I kind of fancy that. I don't really know what else I fancy, so I think I might have that for my dinner, and I'm just gonna chill on the sofa for the rest of the day. And then tomorrow, like I said, I'm gonna film like a cozy Sunday homey kind of daily vlog, so that will be coming to the channel soon, so make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on that. But thank you so much for spending the week with me. I will be weekly vlogging again next week, so I'll be starting a new vlog on Monday, so I will see you there. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you at some point soon in another video. Bye.